The phrase tough times is very common these days. We have all had our own share of tough or difficult moments. The words tough times means a time of trouble, struggle, or unhappiness. It could be a moment of difficult crisis, such as a financial crisis, an emotional crisis, or even a health crisis. Your tough time could be when you've lost your job and you are stranded and broke. Your tough time could be when you failed to pass a major educational exam and your academic future looks bleak. Your tough time could even be when you are facing a crisis in your marriage, probably because of a pending divorce case. When you are at this tough period, it seems there is no hope and everything looks bleak. At this point, you feel you are at a dead end and have no idea what to do next. Most times you fall into depression, anxiety, and sadness, and you get less interested in things and begin to live a broken life. Tough times come and go, and no matter how bad the situation seems, there's an appointed time for that tough time to pass. Coping and getting through a tough time is usually a challenge. Most people resign to drinking excessively or start taking drugs, and this is usually because they have no one to look unto or speak to. However, you as a Christian should know and always remember that there is a person you can look unto and speak to. This person is the greatest therapist and life coach that can pull you out of your tough times and moments. This person does not have a closing hour or a time when he cannot attend to you. This person is Jesus. Jesus is always there to take away our burden during our tough times. He is the only one who we should look unto, and he never bails on us or rejects us. So instead of remaining in sadness or going into depression, taking drugs, or falling into drinking, look unto Jesus. Looking unto Jesus should not be your backup plan or your last resort. However, when the going gets tough, the first thing you should do is to look unto Jesus. Psalms 55, verse 22, gives us a very powerful message, which tells us not to take our burdens in our tough times alone, but rather cast it and give it to Jesus. It says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." From this passage, you can see that casting your burden unto Jesus, or looking unto Jesus, gives you sustenance, and because of your righteousness in him, you will have stability and will not be moved. You might be wondering how to look unto Jesus in that tough moment. You can do this through studying his word and holding onto the promises in that his word. The Bible contains some of the promises or verses that assure us that we can look unto him, and he will help us in our tough times. Your faith in these promises enables you to be a partaker of the promise of him, helping you in your tough times. In addition, you can also look unto him by casting those burdens or problems that have made your life tough or difficult. By doing so, you have resigned from being a carrier of that problem and have acknowledged that it is no longer your problem, but rather it now belongs to Jesus. You can do this in the place of prayer. The place of prayer should never be neglected in your life as a Christian. Even when going through tough and difficult times, the Bible has told us to pray without ceasing. So you are to pray every time and everywhere. Pray, speak, or talk to Jesus as you would talk to your parents. You are to tell him about your burdens and all those things making your life difficult and tough, and then proceed to hand over those problems to him so he can take care of it and relieve you. You might be wondering why you should look unto Jesus and cast your burden upon him when the going gets tough in your life. You could ask yourself, why not just give up, since there is no way out? Or you could ask yourself, why not go to a man and beg for help? There are several reasons why you should not go to man and beg or give up when the going gets tough in your life. but look unto Jesus instead. 1. Because he cares for you. One of the main reasons why you should look unto Jesus and cast all your problems and all those things that which make you anxious and your life tough is because he cares for you. Jesus loves you and cares for you. Because of this love and care, he will not be glad or happy to see you getting weighed down by various burdens or problems. So, when you cast these burdens and anxieties on him, he will take care of them because of his care towards you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7 says, casting all your cares upon him, for he careth for you. 2. Because he has promised not to forsake you. Once we acknowledge the fact that Jesus is always present with us, our lives will get a lot easier. For Jesus to be with you, it means you do not have to worry about any problem or situation in your life. Rather, you are to cast your burdens on him and look to him whenever the going gets tough in your life. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6 tells us, be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them, for the Lord thy God, he is it that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. So just know that God is always with you and will not forsake you. Therefore, you should see reason to look unto him in your tough times. 3. Because he is your Father. Once you have been born again, you become a child of God, and by extension, that makes him your Father. As a child, whenever you encounter or face a problem, you look unto your father or mother to help you, as you believe he or she is above that problem. This is also the same with God. When you are facing a tough and difficult moment, look unto him and he will deliver you. No responsible or good father will look away when his child comes to him with a problem. At least he will hear out his child and proffer a solution in any way he can. The same is said with God. He will not just listen to you, but will also help you and take over whatever is making your life tough and difficult. Having known these few reasons to look unto Jesus, when the going gets tough, remember to look unto Jesus in everything. Look unto Jesus for everything. Look unto Jesus with everything, and look unto Jesus through everything. Looking unto Jesus always and also when the going gets tough has a lot of benefits. Some of these benefits are listed below. 1. Looking unto Jesus gives you courage in life's battle. When you look unto Jesus, you get courage and boldness in whatever battles you come across. The courage helps you whenever you come across any problem or burden that wants to make your life tough or difficult. Psalms 34 verse 5 says they looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. So looking unto Jesus gives you courage, boldness, and takes away shame from you. 2. Looking unto Jesus gives you peace and rest of mind. When you look unto Jesus and see that he is with you and will always be, you obtain peace and rest of mind to confront all of life's challenges. Knowing that he is with you makes you assured that there will not be any trouble or problem anymore. The Bible in Exodus 33 verse 14 says, and he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. The rest or peace of mind here refers to that which we get when we are aware of God's presence, which we obtain from looking unto him. 3. Looking unto Jesus gives you security in a time of trouble. When you are looking unto Jesus, you receive security from whatever trouble around you. You will also be immune to all the effects that trouble will cause. Isaiah 43 verse 2 shows some of the scenarios which you could pass through and will not be harmed. You could only have this by looking unto Jesus in your tough time. In conclusion, going through a tough time in your life should not let you give up or stop trusting God. Remember that there is light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of people have gone through tough times and came through victorious. You can do the same. Instead of giving up and sliding into depression, look unto Jesus and He will take care of you and help you out of your tough and difficult period. Remember that Jesus is not limited by your numerous problems or difficulties, no matter the level of that illness or the degree of that mess you find yourself.